Good morning and welcome. Thank you for joining me here today. If you found yourself here, there may be a message for your healing journey, soul's evolution, transformation, or simply information. Today, I would like to talk about incest and child sexual abuse, which is also the term maybe child molestation. It's a form of child abuse, which any adolescent has had any kind of sexual violation. Forms of child sexual abuse, including engaging in sexual activities with a child, whether asking or pressuring, or by any other means, is indecent. Exposure, child grooming, and sexual exploitation, using a child to produce child pornography. Child abuse occurs in a variety of settings in homes, including schools and workplaces. Child labor is common, or child marriage. Child sexual abuse is an awful representation of what happens to children. It exploits a lot of girls, of course, boys too, and that can cause depression, anxiety, post-traumatic stress disorder, and victimization in adulthood could continue. A physical injury that children cause are amongst the problem. Sexual abuse by a family member is a form of incest. It can result in more serious long-term psychological trauma, and it's awful. They say 19% of the females and 7% of the males experience some form of child sexual abuse prior to 18. The offenders are acquaintances, relatives, brothers, fathers, uncles, and their cousins. And a lot of times, acquaintances are friends and family members, babysitters or neighbors, sometimes strangers, but mostly it's committed by men on females. Child molestation. It's awful. The pedophiles that capitalize on young females, even their own children. And if they were molested as a child and they are grown adults and never spoke about it, that's an awful thing as well. But when you know better, you do better. But if you have a mental illness associated with this because of what happened, it's best to get yourself some professional help. It also engage in molestation are punishable by law, but children, they aren't really sure what's going on. Children are supposed to trust their parents and their family and friends and their neighbors and babysitters, but it is abuse. It's a widespread form. Sexual abuse is highly significant and damages young minds. And of course, the perpetrators sometimes never get caught, never get reported, or they tell people if you say anything, I'll kill you, or I'll kill your mother, kill your animals. Sometimes these perpetrators are so twisted that they're unhelpful. It's unjust, I know. So if this happened to you, just know that there is help for you and you are worthy. You did not ask for this, and I am sorry this happened to you. But know that energetically you can release this trauma, shame, fear, sorrow, grief, and anger. I have worked with people that have so much anger because they're so hurt. They're so disgusted with their body, they want to kill themselves, take their lives, and suicide. And the new word, unalive. Let's just call it as it is. They don't want to live anymore, and they don't tell anybody why. And even if they did, and they call the parents or the perpetrator in, they were meant to feel crazy. And then they have to go home with these same people who traumatize them. If you know somebody that's done this, you need to speak out. It is not okay to stand by and watch the perpetrator hurt one more person. Do the right thing. And if you are an adult that had a family or friend or father that hurt you, you need to call and get some help. Tell somebody at your school or If you're out of the house now, talk about it. Get a support system, journal about it, write about it, talk about it. Get it out of your system, your energetic field. It does not go away. It does not go away. It does not go away. You will have to get assistance from people who care. Is assistance, energetic help, timeline trauma healing, and we can work through this. Sometimes in one session, sometimes in three, but we're here to help. And you are a victim, but try not to stay in victim mode. It holds you hostage and they control your life forever. You deserve a good life, an abundant life full of love, unconditional love. And you can circle back to loving yourself, loving your inner child and the wounds that were healed or unhealed. And womb healing is important because it's your sacred energy. Whoever is dancing in your essence should love you. You would understand. And you are lovable. And you are important. And you are valuable. And you are beautiful. So I want you to know that it wasn't your fault that this happened to you. Sometimes it's a journey and we need to heal from these things and we can help. Trusted source is important to your sacred energy. Whoever you share it with thereafter would hold you in sacred arms, loving arms, nurturing arms, and they would dance in your essence and be happy to be there, and you will feel safe. So I hope this helps today. And just remember to take care of you because you matter. Namaste.